Hello! I like to show you how to make this brush with my new technique. We will need white polymer clay on middle setting. We also need chalks. You have to scratch them and make powder. You can choose color you like. Use your fingers and add enough powder on the white clay. Start with a light color. You can blend colors. You have to cover all surface. You can't see white polymer clay. Use your brush and take off the rest of the chalks. Clean your fingers before next step. Now take the silk screen and pick the pattern you like. Press the silk screen. You can use the roller or some card. Be sure there's no air bubbles under the silk screen. Now we will use liquid clay. Oh, it's a new one. Use a card and add the clay through the silk screen. Take off the silk screen and put it to the water. Wash up silk screen gently. You can use the sponge. Clean surface Now we will add embossing powder. You can choose the color you like. You can use a brush a little bit, but you have to be really, really gently. Now we will need a piece of the paper. Take your tail and take off all small pieces. You have to work very carefully. Keep the embossing powder for the later. Take your favorite cutter and place on the piece you like. Cut the shape. Place it on the bowl. Press it gently and bake it on recommended temperature. When you have your piece baked and it's already cold, make a bag. Use a super glue to glue the pin on the bag and layer the bag with the rest of the clay we used on the top side. Be sure you cut the edges with a knife. Make it all around and bake it on the piece of the paper or on the towel, and be sure you bake it this side because the embossing powder is always melting in the oven. If you are taking to the oven, be sure it's laying this way, and if you're taking it off, embossing powder is melted. Don't touch it. When your piece is done, it's baked and it's already cold with the bag, sand the edges and make them smooth. Then take a piece or a little bit of polymer clay and add the polymer clay all around the brush on all edges. Now we will need the rest of the embossing powder and press the embossing powder on the edges. Make sure it's all around the edges. When you are done, place the brush on the pieces you make from the scrap. And bake it for 15 minutes.